Hello there, my name is Dr. Arthur Covington Smythe. I'm a world-famous translator. I can translate everything from English to Swedish, Swedish to Urdu, and Urdu to Klingon. But one of my specialities is translating rhetorical obfuscation into enlightened English. Let's take a look at this.
You've all been going through the most wretched pandemic the world has faced in at least our lifetimes. I actually think this meeting genuinely needs to happen because we need to make sure that we learn lessons from this pandemic.
Right. So what he's saying there is the wretchedness you've all endured has created the perfect soil for global institutions to flourish. By latching on to fear in the individual, overarching bureaucracies promise the impossibility of safety in order to trim away yet another slither of personal liberty.
We need to make sure we don't repeat some of the errors we've made in the last 18 months or so and put into place what is needed to allow our economies to recover.
Yeah, quite an easy one this. We have made mind-boggling errors of judgment in the last 18 months, such as crippling the economy, and we intend on borrowing astronomical amounts of money to fix the situation.
They have the potential to bounce back very strongly, and we have all sorts of reasons to be optimistic. But it is vital that we don't repeat the mistakes of the last great crisis, the last big economic recession in 2008, when the recovery was not uniform across all parts of society.
Tricky one, tricky. The main mistake we made during the last economic crisis was failing to use the disaster effectively enough to impose uniformity across all parts of society, which means, when we translate that back from newspeak into proper English, a massive state involvement.
What's gone wrong with this pandemic? What risks being the lasting scar is the inequalities that have been entrenched. We need to make sure that as we recover, we level up across our societies and we build back better.
What is worse about this pandemic is not death, the destruction of the economy, or even the eradication of freedom. It is the lack of state interference that'll end up focusing on privileges people didn't realize they had, which will then be used as a justification for moving person A's money to person B and taking just a little commission on the way.
I actually think we have a huge opportunity to do that because as a G7, we are united in our vision for a cleaner, greener world. Look, a solution to the problems of climate change is in those ideas, in those technologies that we're all addressing today.
Impose 105% base rate tax.
Together, I think there is the potential to generate many millions of high-skilled, high-paying jobs. And I think that's what the people of our countries want us to focus on.
Oh, that's a tricky one. That one is a tricky one. I think there is potential to create high-paying, high-skilled jobs. Yet I also think there is a potential that I'll run the 100-meter dash in under 10 seconds.
Building back better together. Building back greener. Building back fairer, and building back in a more equal way. Maybe in a more gender-neutral or even feminine way. So those are some of the objectives we have before us today. Thank you all very, very much.
What a little gem of obfuscation there. That translates to let us remove principle, standard and tradition and replace it with a grey, unified uniformity disguised as righteous redressal of the inherently uneven unfolding of natural law until humans are viewed as billions of germs on a petri dish experimented on by social scientists. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share and hit the notification bell. And also, if you check out the description box below, you'll see we have a new website, www.splitthefacts.com. Nothing on it at the moment, but please go there and sign up, because there will be soon And that way we can contact you directly, and you can contact us directly without being at the mercy of YouTube and the like. Also, there is a link to support the page if you'd like. I'm going to get back to more translations.